Eugene, can you speak something?
Yeah. Eugene,
Yeah. I just panicked for a second. I was like, oh wait, where's my sound? Yeah. I just panicked for a second. I was like, oh.
1, 2, 3. How's it
You're loud and clear. Very good.
now? Nope.
yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. How's it? Oh yeah.
You're loud and clear. Very good.
Now. Hey everyone, just give us a second where everyone is joining in. Can you hear me now? Yes, we can. 1, 2, 3.
You're loud and clear.
Hey everyone, just give us a second where everyone is joining in. Yes, we can. Okay, I realized what's going on. I have a feedback loop on the stream we have. We do stream live. Now it seems like everything is looking good. We just wait a minute or two for everyone to join in. And I'm really sorry that I have a voice as if I've been drinking all night. I haven't, I promise you that. It's just, it happens sometime. Yeah, Mike, go on. I'm really sorry, Mike. I, for some reason, had audio issue. Can you please repeat what you said?
Yeah, the sound isn't coming from you, Mike.
Yeah,
Yes.
I cannot hear as well.
Okay, yeah.
Is it better now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that the last time we had a meeting, you didn't have his birthday. I hope we don't bother you again.
No, I mean, like, I don't have birthdays every 4 months, right? So
You never know.
yes, but I did have a birthday indeed. And yeah, it was great actually to have a demo day in my birthday. You know, just something to bring up more energy from the very morning. Right, I see more and more people joining in. I see.
Hi everyone.
Hey there. We're live on YouTube, which is good and it works. I know that more and more demo days are, you know, going towards running them in recorded state, like where all the pitches are recorded and stuff. But yeah, I think it's still much better to have, you know, in a world where we already opted out from the face-to-face meetings, just, you know, going into the recorded state and I think what's next? Are we going to have AIs just speak for us? I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we'll gravitate towards that. So yeah, we'll just wait a minute or two for all of the judges to join in, for all the projects. Maybe I'll eat some candy that might help me not to sound that raspy. Okay, let's see, Alexander. And to all of the judges, I hope all of you have the scoring sheets with all of the projects. I know that there was some problem with these scores, but it's being fixed as we speak. So it shouldn't be a problem. And we just have 1 minute more and we'll start. And I'll pop out and grab something hot to drink. I'm sorry. Thank you for bearing with me, and I should have put some elevator music probably on, but my lack of voice will not stop us from having a great time today. So thanks again to everyone for joining in. And first of all, thanks to all of the judges who spend their time to come here, and we ask you to provide the feedback and ask questions if you have, because obviously a lot of the founders here are the first-time founders, and to them, all of your feedback will be extremely valuable, because pitching is not like demo day is not the beginning, it's not the end, it's just like one of the stages, and they will be pitching all the time. So first of all, I just want to welcome the judges, and I know that I got a message from one or two judges that they will not be able to speak from the beginning. So just it will be great if you give us a small intro about yourself, about your fund, about what you're doing, and we'll kick off. So yeah, if I may, I will be calling out names. If you can speak, please do. If you can't, don't. So yeah, Abhishek, are you here with us?
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Hey, Eugene, thank you for having me, man. This seems like a fun group. I'm looking forward to all the pitches.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Sure. Yeah, I'll just keep it short. I'm Abhishek. I take care of P2 Ventures. P2 Ventures was previously called Polygon Ventures. It was the ecosystem fund arm of Polygon that got spinned out. We invest across all ecosystem, across all verticals. I particularly take care of all non-gaming investments, so everything infrastructure, DeFi, enterprise, and consumer. And yeah, I'll keep it short. That's pretty much it. Excited to be here.
Thank you so much. Happy to have you here. Alexander, are you here?
Right. Can you guys see me, hear me?
Yes,
Right.
we.
Yeah, so thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here and super excited for the amazing projects that you guys are incubating for the third time now. It's very cool. I'm crypto native. Right now, I run tactical diligence at Republic Crypto, including all of the Republic's funds and the launchpad and so on and so forth. I'm also leading technical diligence at the joint fund of Republic with Temasek, which is a superscript, which is a 100 billion venture fund focused mostly on infrastructural technology in the space of blockchain, and lately with some interest in AI as well. And yeah, very happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And I expect some pretty complicated questions to especially to our very tech savvy and infra projects. Happy to have you here. We have Daniel and Lilia from V3V. I don't know, guys, you want to talk together, or one of you? Happy to hear from you.
Yeah, hello, do you hear me well? Hello?
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
without the camera. So me, I'm an analyst from web3 Ventures. We're just raising web3 venture capital firm. Personally, I do mostly all the analysis of all the deal flow that we got from our business development part. And Daniel is our portfolio manager. And yep, here we come. Thank you for having us. It was so nice to check out the project you guys will show us. Thank you.
Happy to have you here. HJ, can you hear us?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Hi, everyone. I am HJ, a partner of Leka Ventures. I myself come from more of a VC background. I've been VCs for 8 years. Leka Ventures is a crypto-native Korean VC. We launched our fund in the 2022, and our fund size is about 20 million USD. So yeah, super excited to join this demo day, and thank you.
Thank you so much, AJ. Lauren, you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren Belita, one of the two co-founders of N8 Capital, an investment firm located in the wonderful Berlin, Germany. We are laser focused on everything that is happening in the AI space in Web3, primarily investing in liquid tokens. But as AI spans now from gaming to many other different sectors as well, we are, let's say, more or less to say sector agnostic, with AI becoming really much developed in all of these different spheres. And yeah, very excited to see what you guys are presenting and to learn more about what you guys are building. And yeah, happy to be here.
Happy to have you here, Lauren. Mike, here. I've seen you.
Yes, sir.
What
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Excited to finally happen here in a very interesting time of the market. Very curious to see what are you guys building. And first of all, few words about myself. Did work for a few market making firms. Did ODC on private equity secondaries as well as the investment for the past 2 years. As for the moment, we decided to structure the fund through a syndicate structure, and more likely going to have a DAO sub-venture arm in the future. Overall interested in anything what's cool, what's new, AI, infra. We do not do gaming much, to be honest, neither the NFTs or metaverses, but we see a big potential in everything what's linked or connected to the decentralized products.
Perfect. Thanks, Mike. Happy to have you here. Vincent, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys. So I'm Vincent. I'm the deal flow manager for TBB. So I'm assessing all deals first coming in for before IC. So yeah, I've been in the investing space for like 5 years now. We're pretty sector agnostic as of the moment. Our average ticket size is 500K to 2 million. And yeah, excited to hear some exciting pitches. So yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Vincent. Happy to have you. But by the way, do we have any other judges that I might not have called out? Because I see some names on Google that don't match the names that I have in my list. So maybe it's just, the different nickname. I guess not. So yeah, thanks to all the judges again. I see that there are some other VCs that have joined just to listen. What projects do we have in store? We have 10 of them, and we have very strict rules. I will be keeping the time, 3 minutes per project. I will be cutting off mercilessly, but I hope, we all already learned, oh, my camera just went wrong. I need to high five it. It will stop. So yeah, Yaroslav, if you're here, it will be great to hear a couple of words from you before we jump into the pitches.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everyone. First of all, I wanted to apologize for not being super active lately. Been dealing with some health issues. Back on track now. Want to congratulate all the projects with making it until the end of the program, which I have to say. But yeah, it's for some it's only the beginning. For some, it's already kind of very active and successful stage. And I just want to wish you luck. Just become, take your pitch. Don't be too nervous. Of course, you will be nervous each time you hear this phrase. You become even more nervous. But the thing is, like, it's not a competition. It's not any kind of PvP battle here. Everyone wins. So the worst outcome is that you get a lot of nice advice on how to improve. And so it's like it's already a win because any feedback is super valuable, especially given the great panel of judges we've got. And I want to extend my gratitude to these people. Thank you for your time and for your upcoming advices. Yeah, that's it. Good luck. I'll talk to you by the end of all the pitch day again with some secret announcement. Thank you.
Great to keep suspense going. So yeah, let's jump straight into that. We'll not be, dragging that along. We'll be very, very strict on time, very active. And we have 10 projects, 3 minutes each. And the first one will be Mugen/Guess Yard. I guess you've renamed in the process of the cohort. So yeah, let me know when you're ready, and I will be starting the timer.
So yep, good to go.
Let's go.
So hi everyone, my name is Sarvesh. I'm one of the founders of Gasyard Finance. Our motto is any token, any chain. When we look at the current Web3 scenario, right, Web3 bridging is still inefficient. It's slow, it's expensive, and it's fragmented. Users generally face high gas fees, which generally leads to loss of opportunity. And you have billions of dollars of capital just fragmented across multiple ecosystems. However, the need for seamless, interoperable, and decentralized system is higher than ever as we see more and more chains come up. Why do we need this now? We've seen a lot of aggregated layer narratives. We've seen a lot of unified chains narratives. But one problem which is common across all of these is that consumers get the last entry. It's generally the VCs who kind of get the pot. And the cross-chain ecosystems are on the rise. This is why our timing is perfect. Gasyard's designed for everyone. It is a next generation cross-chain liquidity layer that allows anyone to make any asset transfer seamlessly across cross-chain. If you have liquidity, we'll make it transfer. We are 75% cheaper than anything out there in the market. And we also save it on time. Our average transaction settlement across alt VM to EVM or any chain as such is 7 seconds. Our APIs and SDKs allow you to bridge any assets, any tokens, much cheaper compared to the standard retainer fees charged by giants such as Layer 0 or Wormhole. And because of all of these, dApps and smaller ecosystems are able to increase their revenue and profit share and also attract ecosystems projects from different chains. Our current business model is that we charge 1% fee on all of our transactions. For the APIs and SDKs, we have a retainer fee, which is either our native token stakes or stable coins. We have currently processed $45,000 in fees through our 4.5 million transactions on testnet. Our testnet was active across Movement, Hyperliquid, and Vera. Our projected revenue is 1.9 million for this year, and we are currently live on mainnet for Movement. We also have a month-on-month growth rate of 43% when it comes to unique active wallets. Our goal is to kind of target the consumer DeFi segment. We have capped the total market size at 28.5 billion, and our goal is to capture an addressable market of 827 million across 5 years of deployment. We currently have 90K transactions, 54K unique active wallets, and 5.1 million total volume that we have processed. This includes a couple of fragmented volumes as well. Now we are already integrated across alt VMs, which includes Move, Aptos, Sui, and we also have the major EVM coverage, and we also have Solana and Bitcoin integrated. So all of this 7-second settlement is happening right now. Our team has an average of 4 years experience in Web3, and we have Mitesh who leads the tech, Avinash is the product lead, and I run the business side of things. We also have 3 developers who have been actively working, and we have bootstrapped all of this. Our advisors include Bill from the Railgun Foundation, Satwik from Offline Protocol, Dante from Scale, and Charles from Click. We're currently raising 300K at a valuation of 3.5 million, a lot of which would go towards TVL and audits, followed by operations and a bit on the marketing. Our goal is to identify new opportunities, identify the hype, and move along with it. These are some of our active partners, and we're actively adding more and more chains. As we are live now on Movement, we'll be soon going live on Monad as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You did me dirty there, Sarvesh. You've overrun the time, but since you were the first one, I decided, okay, I'll be a little bit, give you a little bit of a slack there. By the way, judges, if you have another project name, which is Mugen in your score sheets, this is the one. It's the first one. Do we have any questions or feedback from the judges? Will be great to hear. Yes, Alexander, please go on.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure I understood the product very well. So let's say I have a wallet, right, and my user has some liquidity on Polygon, and I want to facilitate like I don't know, the purchase of an NFT on OpenSea on Ethereum, right? From your pitch, it feels like your project would fit somewhere in the pipeline of actions that would be executed, like one to the other. Is that fair? Can you walk me through the which parts are captured by the product and how that works?
So we have the Paymaster SDK, which is a payments SDK that allows you to kind of swap or bridge any tokens. So even though you're on Polygon, you could buy NFTs on Chain. You could use the liquidity to buy something on Solana as well. And all of this would be done at the lowest possible capture rate in the market. And the settlement wouldn't take more than 7 seconds in this case. So what you're existently doing is you're taking the token with liquidity on Polygon, and a solver pool solves the transaction for you across the multiple networks. We also have scripting compatibility since we are an intents-based bridge. So you could also program these transactions across multiple marketplaces.
Interesting. Thank you. What's the development stage in all this?
We are live on mainnet. So when layer 0 went down yesterday for movement, we're still processing 200 transactions per hour.
Nice. Very good. Okay. I think 1% is a little bit high, but let's talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander. Have you got any other questions? So maybe feedback, on what should be highlighted and wasn't there. Be great to hear.
I have a question in regards to the traction slide. This is Lauren, sorry. Can you go back to this slide? Because I think you said you had 90K transactions and 45K unique wallets.
Yep.
54.
54, yes.
So how come, how come that the people, just quickly to the question, how come the people use it once and don't use it again?
So a lot of our early traction, right, came from the moments I drop hype. So we had a lot of moment farmers who kind of, come in, which is why, our product is solely focused on hype. We want the retail or the consumer investor to get in on these chains and beat the canonical bridges, because by the time the consumer gets the entry in the market, the candle's already red.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Have we got any other questions? Perfect. Yeah, Alexander.
Right. Do you have any data on the total cost of transaction, including all of the fees taken by the DEXs or marketplaces, or wherever the exchanges are being routed on top of your own fee?
So right now, since the solver pools are something that we own, and we are kind of whitelisting solver pools, so our fee right now currently would be flat. We charge 1%, but there is a room for dApps to kind of build on top of this, and you would still be below market rates because the speed of the settlement kind of gives way for a lot of symbiotic interactions compared to other solutions. And just to add, right, user isn't signing multiple transactions in this case. So it is a very seamless, short process.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. I would like to look at the technical documentation sometime.
Yeah, we can connect later.
Thank you.
Judges, you have a check mark, like super simple. Just check the mark if you want to talk to the projects later on. So yeah, have we got any other questions? I'll wait 3 seconds. Right, we don't. Thank you so much, Saresh. Now
Thanks,
to the next
everyone.
one. I believe it is Lazy Soccer.
Hello, one moment, please. Eugene, get well soon.
Thank you so much. I feel great. It's just the voice that's gone.
Yeah. Okay, so can you see?
You can see all of your screen.
Can you see our deck?
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
Can you
Hello,
go full screen?
Sorry?
Can you go full screen?
I'm not sure. Is it okay?
Yeah.
I think I can't.
I mean, you can put, there is like a slideshow button at top, if you see it.
No, I can't see.
Right
Okay.
top corner.
It says slideshow in Russian, right?
Yes.
Like the blue button at the top right.
Blue button.
Yes.
I can see. Sorry.
No, so there is like your O, and to the left, 2 buttons to the left, there is slideshow. And one,
yes.
this one. Come
Oh.
on. Yes, we can see it now. Yeah, it worked for a second.
One moment, please. One moment, please. Slideshow. Can you see it?
It works. Yes, let's go.
Yes, great. So, hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Alexei, and I'm founder of Lazy Soccer. It's a web3 football manager. You manage a football club focusing on tactical gameplay and long-term strategic management. It's like a city builder, but all about running a football club. Currently, Lazy Soccer has up to 400 daily active users and more than 3,000 monthly active users. Since launching on the Arbitrum 1 mainnet in August 2024, we have over 60,000 transactions, and the secondary market turnover has already reached $300,000. In traditional football managers, players spend money but can't get back at least part of it. In Lazy Soccer, we offer players a great gaming experience with potential economic benefits thanks to the opportunity to earn in our game. Our game includes advanced simulation and visualization of matches, as well as strategic development of the club. You can build and develop infrastructure, improve players, staff skills, and trade game assets. Regular tournaments are available with a chance to win valuable prizes. Lazy Soccer offers integration with web3, free-to-play, accessibility on all platforms, and ownership of game assets. Our biggest web2 competitors earned more than $20 million for the last year. Football is the most popular sport in the world. By combining it with fast-growing Web3 gaming market, we are opening new horizons for scaling and attracting more football fans. Our go-to-market strategy includes collaboration with micro-influencers, development of social networks, partnerships with other Web3 projects, building a strong community, first of all. We earn revenue from selling of game packs and NFTs and fees from secondary sales. Additionally, we are going to sell physical goods. We already have merch and plan to integrate with advertising partners. We are going to release a project token with in-game utility, and if you're interested in tokenomics, we will be happy to share more details with you. We are looking forward to major updates to the match mechanics, creating of a new web version, preparing for collaborations with well-known athletes and crypto projects. We have an experienced, strong and public team, currently consisting of 17 people. It's like our core team. I'm crypto influencer with big
15 seconds.
With big audience. Thank you. That's all.
Yeah, sorry that I've come in just in time. We've got some dynamics going, bridges, and now the game. Do we have any questions? Feedback?
Eugene, sorry, I think maybe next time we should have like a big timer on your screen with the seconds that are getting left, flashing red lights.
We've done so many runs of this pitches. I guess maybe there is like a bit of a nervousness going on. Now they don't fit within those 3 minutes. Have we got any questions or feedbacks for Lazy Soccer?
Yep. Can you clarify the blockchain aspect of this project? Like, why do you need a blockchain if, for example, Football Manager doesn't need one, etc.?
And by the way, Tom, welcome. We haven't heard from you at the beginning. It's Tom from BNB Chain here.
Yeah, of course. I think no one game, no one project need blockchain actually. But if you want to help to people to understand blockchain, we should create some interesting products. I think that I'm a football fan, and I'm fan of this type of games, and I'm pretty sure that it can help to people to learn blockchain. It's just fun.
Did that answer your question, Tom?
I mean, I still don't know what the blockchain aspect is.
I guess the question, Alexei, is why do you use blockchain, right?
It's just opportunity to
No,
for
not
Probably
why.
how exactly?
How?
How exactly?
How?
Yeah, we have NFT and in-game assets which you can buy for USDC, and yeah, NFT, it's your assets. You can do with anything and earn money. You can sell it. In the future, we are planning to add opportunity to sell teams, but we are not talking about it for now.
I thought, Mike, did you have a question? Mike and Abhishek, did you have a question?
Yeah, I think we've seen a couple more hands. Yeah. Hi again, everyone. Quick question. So since we already touched the blockchain aspect, what is the way and how are you gonna guys make the profits? What's the in-game economy? How we can?
Do you mean our profit like a project? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to sell some packs. For now, we sold just NFTs, and it was like pre-sale a few years ago, and we earned for development more than $400,000. But now we are going to sell packs, and our royalty for secondary trading is 5%, and we earn some money every day.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Abhishek, did you have a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to understand more on the go-to-market side. How will you acquire users? I know you told about social media and community, but do you have some numbers for that already? And is there a particular marketing aspect that you're going with more for the user acquisition piece?
What about marketing? It's a little bit hard question because we just started marketing. Our community is my personal community, like influencer. But what about social media development? We started to collaborate with some professional football players, and we start to record some interesting football challenges and other videos with these footballers. And we are trying Instagram, we're trying TikTok and YouTube. So it's just start. We have no big numbers. We started just a month ago, I think. What about is it all or?
That's fair. That's fair. I think you are starting towards it and trying multiple methods as of now.
Yeah.
And
yeah, of course.
I think we have one more question. What is the function of the NFT in the game? From the chat.
We have a few NFT collections. First is lazy stuff. It's it's stuff of the game, of the team. You can put your stuff to different buildings. They have some skills and they boost your team. The second one is lazy alpha. It's like you can breed new lazy stuffs if you have lazy alpha. And we have lazy boxes. It's just boxes for our main in-game utility, like main in-game. Sorry, forget it. Premium, like it's like a premium points.
I think it's in-game currency. In-game currency.
Yeah, in-game currency, like a premium in-game currency inside these boxes. You can open it and review.
Alexander, did you have a follow-up? I see your hand raised.
Yeah, I wanted to give a point of feedback on this, right? So you're being asked essentially, right? What is the business model of the game, and how does the game takes money? To which your answer is we have on-chain assets, which are tokens, right? And we have the NFTs, which the users are buying. So the natural follow-up to me is but like, okay, but how does that tie into the economic model of the game, right? Like if you have 1 billion more users, what is the expectation of what's going to happen operationally with the NFTs, right? Like, is it the scarcity play on the NFTs, right? Is it the is the correct mental framework for this is like mobile games, which just scale linearly? There is no secondary markets on this, right? So when you're answering these questions and pitching this part of the narrative, it's nice to have it make economic sense, if that helps. That's it. There's no question here. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, and thank you, Alexei, for your presentation.
Thank you.
Araucano, you're next.
Yes, let me share it. Can you see the full screen right now?
Yes, we can. Let
Perfect.
me know when you're ready.
Perfect, I'm okay.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for your time. I'm Nestor, and we are Araucano, the next open finance layer. Yeah, B2B cross-border payments is growing every year, but still they are very expensive, very slow, and with many errors because they have many intermediaries in the process. Even with those problems, companies prefer use traditional services and not blockchain. Why? Because it's simpler, a better user experience, don't need to understand what is blockchain or Web3. But we want to change that with Araucano as a full open finance ecosystem, starting with a new blockchain network called Arauco Chain to connect companies and fintechs with the Web3 and blockchain world, and to be interoperable with other financial systems with native interoperability with other networks, blockchain and not blockchain, banks, central banks, for example, to simplify the process to send money in any currency. And with fintech functions. For example, for companies, for fintechs, create new Web3 applications with native functions instead of creating smart contracts from scratch. For example, escrows, stable coins, and more. The competitors, we have some big players. What's the difference? You can send and receive money in any currency and any network. For example, we are reducing the on-ramp and off-ramp process in one single transaction. And you can create and use compliant applications and services in few steps. The opportunity right now, the market, our focus right now is the $10 trillion every year that represent the B2B transaction by small and medium companies right now. This is the focus for us. And the model, our model is transaction fees between 1 cent to $20. The cost depend in the financial networks involved in the transaction. This is our go-to-market. To simplify, we are building right now the community and working with some strategic partnership with some fintechs in Chile and in Southeast Asia right now. This is our team. We have experience working together in Web3, central bank digital currencies, for example, and blockchain. We have some partners, for example, you have here right now, and the Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks. This is our roadmap. This project was born from a hackathon project. Right now, we are part of the Growth Camp by YarHub here right now, and the Hong Kong Science and Technology Park in an incubation program for all this year. And in the next month, we are releasing our testnet and integrating fintechs and applications. We have at least 10 fintechs interested to use our blockchain in the next month. And this is our funding request. We are asking for $300,000 for development, infrastructure, marketing, and incentive. So thank you for your time and join us in the future of open finance for companies.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Nestor. The timing is immaculate. Do we have any questions, feedback, judges? Yes, Mike.
Hi, Nestor. Thank you so
Hello.
much for the presentation. A lot of questions, to be honest. Definitely, that's something what we need on a daily basis, but probably to the most important ones. How do you ensure the compliance with the different regulations? Like, for example, if I'm in Europe and I want to send money to Hong Kong, how would on-ramp and off-ramp work? And in this case, how would the fee be calculated?
About the question about the compliance, for example, we are working with some regulator. We're working with the regulators here in Chile and with the Invest Hong Kong for all this region. Yeah, for Europe, yeah, we are not working right now with them. Yeah, but in our roadmap. The idea is to integrate, to work with them, with some partners to the compliance and to enable KYB and KYC in the network. And I don't remember the second question about the fees. Sorry.
Yes. So if you send a transaction from, let's say, one region or one area to another, how would the fee be estimated?
The fee, for example, the idea we are using. I need to explain this as a technical part. We are using interledger protocol. It's a technology to make it's a messaging protocol to send money. And the idea is from that, we are taking the fee from the currency, from the origin, from the source wallet, and can be fiat or crypto or that. And in that, in the network, in the process, we have liquidity nodes. They convert from one currency to another, and depend on how many liquidity nodes the transaction is using, that depends how is the cost, and how many converts we need to have from one currency to another.
Yeah, I totally understand the things on the chain side. Because you mentioned the real currencies, I'm more curious about the on-ramp and off-ramp structure.
The on-ramp, because we built this idea in another project a couple of years ago. In on-ramp, we integrate with fintechs. In that, this on-ramp is also a liquidity node that we send, for example, Chilean peso, my native currency, and instead, after that, they send directly a transaction to the blockchain. That's how works the on-ramp or off-ramp, vice versa.
Okay. Yeah, overall makes sense. And you also mentioned it's going to be from 1 cent to $20. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Mike, Daniel.
Yeah, hi Nestor. Thank you for the pitch. Actually, you already answered the question regarding the technology, and also wanted to ask, having such big established competitors, do you have an idea how do you plan to attract users to your protocol?
Yes, in that context, that's why our focus, we are working with fintechs. Why fintechs? In our experience with other projects before this one, fintechs, they solve the biggest problem in Web3, the user experience and more. And they have the customers, the user. So in that context, instead of from scratch, forget more company by company, we are working with B2B fintechs right now. We have, I say in the roadmap, 10 fintechs we are working right now between South America and Southeast Asia, and that represent right now almost 2 million users between companies and people. And it's our approach to get customers and users for the network.
Can you tell us a little bit about the rest of the team?
Yes, of course. As you see in the last name, because I didn't have the time, we are three. They are my sisters. Not just we are not just a family. We have 2 more developers, and we have experience, for example, with central bank digital currencies. Before this project, we created another platform using the same technologies for remittance, peer-to-peer in South America. We have experience working with bank, for example, Santander Bank and Scotiabank here in Chile, and Bradesco in Brazil. And that is our experience as a technical and marketing and commercial part in blockchain in startups.
So what do they each do?
Sorry?
What do each of them do in the project?
What is the role?
Yeah.
Yes, for example, Valentina is in charge of marketing and customer relationship. She's talking with the fintechs right now. She's in the negotiation part, and with Valeska, they are working with me and the developers in enabling this testnet, making some tests, and working with some fintechs for the technical part to integrate the networks in the future.
Great. We got any? Yeah, Abhishek. Go on.
I want to ask initially, what corridors are you focusing on? And second, with the crypto pairs with these external currencies, a lot of those pairs operate at a premium. For example, USDT in India is sold at a 5% premium. How are you managing that premium arbitrage? Because if you just on ramp, then transfer, then off ramp, you're either losing or gaining that arbitrage. So, but two questions to like corridors and how are you managing that premium arbitrage that happens?
Perfect. The second one about the premium, it said we are defining that. Honestly, we need to define that. So that's why in this context, in our model, the idea is used, for example, US dollar, not USDT. For example, to make the example, in this context, to the arbitrage or make that, yeah. This protocol, this technology, at first send data to verify if we have the liquidity and looking the best rate for that. And in that, if we have, it's like send data in the internet. If we have many routes to send the money, it's simpler, it's easier, and that. If we have just one path to send the money, there is no another option, and the cost can be more expensive. And yeah, but about the USDT or arbitrage like that, we need to honestly define that model to control all the costs for that. No be more expensive like the current services. And sorry about the first question. Can you repeat? Sorry.
What corridors are you initially focusing on?
The course, yeah. Right now, our focus. Right now, our focus is in supply chain market. That's why. What is the focus right now? Because our South American countries right now is the biggest company, is the biggest market for cross border with the Southeast Asia. This is the biggest market to make this type of transaction. That's why we are working in this on this specific market right now, and that is the. That is the focus right now.
Got it. And Southeast Asia includes everything: Philippines, Indonesia, all of.
Yes, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, because including China, but China is harder right now because are the biggest market for South America instead of USA right now. It's more money in that, and it's more steps right now. It's more complex to send money to another continent right now, especially with these traditional payment services.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have we got any other questions? I'll wait a traditional 3 seconds. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much, Nestor, for the presentation. Next up, we have
Hello?
Yeah, I think he dropped.
Yes, Eugene got frozen.
Yeah.
I got frozen. I get completely disconnected. I don't know if I've managed to say that IO investment is the next one.
No.
Georgian, are you here?
Hey, yeah. Thank you. Hi everyone, let me share my screen. What's it got?
Yeah, we can see everything.
Perfect. Perfect.
Let's go.
Yeah, 1 second. The slide is not moving. Yeah, perfect. Hello, everyone. I'm Georgian Ionita, founder of IO Investment. IO Investment is a DeFi algorithmic platform helping users access free yields from diversified yield sources. We have already received grants to cover our development, and our MVP is already launched on Polygon. I'm a blockchain engineer, trader, and investor in the web3 space with 7 years of experience. My co-founder Mona is a former star trader of Goldman Sachs who launched multiple successful businesses like Enzyme and Avantgarde. We assemble an experienced management team with proven track records in traditional finance and blockchain. And now I have a very special person to present. Meet Tim, a DeFi user interested in generating passive income, but who avoids risky investment. Tim is frustrated because he's missed many opportunities. He doesn't have time to reach and vet DeFi options. Let's give Tim a tip to tell him about short-term futures contracts from Etina that pay good interest. But unfortunately, Tim finds this option too complicated and lacks the expertise to use them. Tim has also heard about the potential LW yields and is excited about them. However, Tim doesn't have the status or the capital to access most of these high yields opportunities. Our research shows that DeFi users face these same challenges, confirming a significant market need. Our platform provides an automated solution that helps users access professional basket of yields streams with expert oversight. It's simple and doesn't require time or expertise. With minimal effort, users can earn yields from professional strategy across liquid stables and RWAs. We also provide additional yields from our decentralized algorithmic system that perform cross-market arbitrage and liquidity farming. Users simply buy our stable value token that is pegged to the US dollar and stake it to reserve yields. Yes, the mechanics are similar to Etina, but with enhanced benefits. Right now, we have two income sources to share with our users. First, our professional team generates yields on collateral assets through diverse strategies. Second, our algorithm executes cross-market arbitrage across stablecoin markets while generating trading fees from protocol-owned liquidity pools. The market opportunity is huge in this segment. Yield-bearing stablecoin tripled in value during 2024. Projects like Etina accumulated over 5 billion in reserve in less than a year. As USDE from Etina is the market leader, our short-term forecast assumes we can reach 5% of the reserve and trading volume. For cross-market revenue, we projected 1% market share of gross profits from stables in DeFi, with 10 basis points as our profit share per trade. Our key advantage here is
15 seconds.
Sorry?
15 seconds.
Sure, thank you. Our key advantage here is providing additional API beyond the collateral assets, what collateral assets can generate. Recently, Ethereum saw its largest redemption day over 268 million USD with downward yield decline. This is a huge opportunity from us because the cross-market arbitrage is profitable in any condition. We can provide exposure to the yield-bearing assets, but also we can provide an additional API. We have a strong revenue model, taking a share from every revenue stream, but I already hear Eugene, and I think my time is up. So thank you for your time, and I'm open to any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Georgian. Have we got any questions? Alexander, I'm looking at you. It's up your valley. Mike, go on.
Yeah, hi, Georgian. Once again, thanks for the presentation. And just to follow up, what is the profit model? How do you guys earn money?
Yes, we are generating yields on our reserve, and also we have two streams of income. We generate yields on our reserve, and also we have an automated algorithm that does cross market arbitrage on stable coins.
Are there any risks on the current strategies which you use, and how do you hedge them?
Right now, we don't have to hedge the cross market arbitrage because we are using liquidity from our reserves. Let's take USDS right now. The Sky Protocol stablecoin X DAO maker. The USDS has a volatility like 1 or 2% per day. So we are making instant arbitrage transaction to take like 10 basis points per day using liquidity from the reserve.
Got it. Thank you.
Alexander.
Right. Yeah, I have one question. So, are you a custodial service?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Are you a custodial service? What happens to Tim's deposit specifically in steps after?
We are our DeFi platform is built on top of Enzyme. Enzyme is a decentralized protocol that allowing on-chain asset management. So it's a non-custodial, but also allows our team to manage the funds but also so the users own the funds, but we have the right to managing on chain.
How does that work?
Sorry?
How does that work?
Let's say you have a USDC, you interact with an on-chain vault that you deposit the USDC into the vault. In exchange, you get back a tokenized share of the vault, like let's say a token that represents the receipt of your deposit into the vault. And after that, the protocol allows an assigned asset manager to manage the funds in your behalf.
Right. So is it correct that I should check out Enzyme? That would be the answer to my question.
Yes. I think Enzyme has an important thing to do, but also our partner Mona is also the founder of Enzyme. So we have everything. Like we have a very productive collaboration. I have like a in-depth presentation of the concept, but the time is short.
Certainly. Thank you.
Thanks. Have we got any other questions? I guess not. Thank you, Georgian.
Thank you.
Aura Capital, you're next.
Yeah, hello everyone. Can I start?
Yeah, I mean, like,
My name is Daniel, and I'm founder of Aura, the first algorithmic trading platform on hybrid exchanges, designed to automate your routine trading decisions. As example of FP Bank and other memes, we see that Telegram audience are ready to dive deeper into crypto trading, but people forced to spend a lot of time to figure out every exchange interface. Furthermore, a lot of people lose their money on meme bots and understand that trading is complex and high risky. We're given a solution in two phases. First one is onboarding via gamification and education. That's how we increase our retention rate and financial knowledge of our audience. And second one is fulfill terminal with limit orders, spot, perpetuals, and trading automations. The market is booming and we're able to reach the goal of $200 million per year. Also, we can go to the cross-chain. Right now, on open beta, we earn money. We earn money by in-game monetization and on-chain ads. Our North Star metric is 20K connected wallets to our app. And also it will be added exchange fee. On the onboarding stage, our killer feature is launch drop. And 7 projects distribute their tokens on our mechanic and to our audience. On the trading terminal, our killer feature is trading bots. This allows us to automate routine trading decisions of our customers and increase trading volume on DEX. And this is unavailable on our competitors. So average company spends $300 to acquire a trader. We only need 3 while we monetize them. Furthermore, we have partnerships with StoneFi, Tonekeeper, and it's able us to grow a new audience. So our community is evolutionizing, and we are launching on the games who are buying tickets and monetize our first mechanics and scalable, early cooked and stable on traders and quants who want to automate their routine trading decisions. So the phase of onboarding right now is going in. 40K monthly active users are playing the game and educate the trading. For the next stage is Tondex. We opening the first limit orders on Tondex and making the fastest swaps with CLMM and increasing trading volume on bots. And after that, we go into the cross chain. So our core team built infra for Global Task Incorporated, built young Go startups and affiliate network in Mosbet. Furthermore, we have experience in launching cross-chain MMDEX protocol Symbiosis. We are backed by BDASK, YardHub, Cryptor, and recipient grant of Stonefly, and won the hackathon in AI and DeFi track last week. So furthermore, right now, we are searching for 850K to hit the MRR of 150K and close the beta and scale the community. And for a quick solution, we're offering to join our ecosystem in valuation of 10 million and check of 250K to hit the MRR of 50K. So let's talk about your questions.
Thank you so much. Have you got any questions or feedback? Alexander, go on.
Right, I have 2 questions. So first of all, maybe I missed this. I apologize, but what's the product?
The product
yeah,
is
please.
algorithmic trading platform, but we join in the market by onboarding features, which can help us to monetize us on the launching stage.
Right. So who's the target audience?
The target audience on the start, the degens, and on the stable, the traders who are make deals, like in this monitor, and make trades. So you can see the fastest swaps. Like example, in the Stonefly, the swap time is 25 seconds. We only need 6 seconds. And furthermore, the limit orders. And the first limit orders on Tondex. So our core audience is degens while launching the traders.
Sorry, so the core audience is degens who want to trade on Tondex through the Telegram mini app. Is that fair?
On the launching, yeah.
Right, I see. Is it custodial?
Hybrid. So we are opening by uncustodial, but via our roadmap, we adding the custodial ability with access to Binance and Bybit with the license of the Crypto.
I see. Yeah, thank you. And the other side of the question, right? You said that you're raising 250,000 and then 850,000. Can you explain what this is for? That sounds like a lot of money.
We dropped around two stages. First one is seed strapping stage to boost the MRR and scale the team. And the second one, while we building a good solution, we are going to the seed stage with other funds.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a little bit too abstract. Like, what is the? Can you zoom in a little bit? Like, what is the specific use for these funds?
Yeah, during the spring, while the closing MVP, we searching for 250K to hit a new goals.
How does the money contribute to hitting the goal?
I guess the question is, how are you going to spend the money, right?
Yeah, okay. 1 second, I will show. We spending money for developers, for team who launching it, for marketing, and legal.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
And I guess like one important thing that I think like needs highlighting that if I get it right, you have 140,000 users, right, that already interact monthly with your platform, even without having the trading ability. So I think, yeah, as I said previously, I think you need to highlight it more because it might be lost in all of the pitch. But I think that's an important number to highlight. Have you got any other questions? I guess not. So yeah, Goldie Miner, thank you for your pitch. Jumping to the next one is BetSell.
Hey guys, let me get ready here. Are we all set?
Yep.
All right. My name is Aramis. I'm the co-founder of BetSell. So we're excited to show you BetSell. BetSell is a global hub where users can buy, sell, and auction their sports bets as digital certified assets. Let me explain. When you place a bet at a physical casino, you get a physical ticket. You possess true physical ownership of your ticket. However, 99% of all bets placed today are online, where your bet is stocked in your sportsbook account. It's like buying a movie on iTunes. It is yours only within your Apple account. So why does this matter? How about if you're able to capitalize on the improved odds of your ticket when the odds fluctuate? Or maybe you score a guaranteed profit by selling your pending bet, which is about to win. But just exit your bet whenever you want. This is where BetSell comes in. We will enable you to convert your sports bet into a digital certified asset. So BetSell is a single hub for bet trading, which will offer three main sections. A secondary reselling ticket market, or what I like to call the eBay of bets, where players can buy and sell their bets. Also, we'll have a primary market section, where each sportsbook will have their own store page to sell directly to players. It is comparable to an Amazon seller's page. And also a reverse market, the Expedia of bets, where players create custom picks which sportsbooks can compete to take them. So why a marketplace for sports bets? Well, people love bargains. If you're a player, you're always looking for better odds, near winning tickets, or special and discounted bets at a place that can offer you an easy process, a trusted and a secure platform, ticket payment assurance, and a global offering, while bringing an added value to the associated sportsbook brands by allowing them to grow globally, reduce their cost of getting new players, creating new revenue streams, and reducing their processing costs by transactioning in crypto. The early adapters are likely to be the 25% of the users who are already using crypto, and it will also be appealing to the 40% of them who use the cash out option in a global market of over 200 million sportsbook users worldwide. We will make money by collecting commissions from the ticket sales on our marketplace, and our go-to-market plan is broken into three phases over the next 18 months, starting in South America. Our team brings 25 years of experience in the gaming industry, in operations, sales, and distributions, 20 in tech, with 8 of them focused in web3, in addition to high-profile investors. We're seeking for $1.5 million for a 15% equity stake, which will help us accelerate our operations, business development, and legal compliance. So this is BetSell, the first marketplace for sport bets that will connect users globally, will secure the trades, and will globalize your sportbook. Thank you very much. I have my co-founder here, Jeff, on the call as well, and we're happy to answer your questions.
It's interesting that your slide said it's 15% for 1.5 million for 20%, and you said for 15%, and I see that Alexander called that as well. So which one is true?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's actually 1.5 million for 15% equity. I did have the updated one. I'm sorry.
All right. Have we got any questions for BetSell?
I have one.
Sure.
Have you checked already with the market? Because this sounds to me like a...
Laurie, can you please repeat the question, because we've lost you. You've got frozen.
Oh, sorry. Have you done any study into the market, seeing how many people would actually use it? Have you done any interviews or anything like this?
So we have we can say that although we will be the first marketplace that will do this based on an NFT platform, there are right now 2 other places, or we can call them competitors. One of them does things. The 2 of them are in the United States. The 2 of them are actually growing very fast. One does it in a way that it only is with physical tickets. So the old way, right? You grab your ticket, they put it in the mail, and you have to pay via bank wire. That's no good. That's going nowhere. And then the other one is actually they do have an app which they're already connecting with sports books. The top sports books in the United States are already associated with them. But the problem is that they are doing this just like the iTunes analogy. Players can only purchase tickets within that sports book, within that state, and only players who are eligible to open an account with that sports books are able to do the trading. However, that's is picking up a lot of interest on the gaming industry within the United States. We're focusing outside of the United States. We're starting in South America and trying to then after that target the whole world.
Got you. Thank you.
We got any other questions? Feedback maybe? Yep. Abhishek, please.
So you're starting in South America. Generally, I would love to just understand how are you going on the go-to-market side again? Do you already have a community there that's ready to use the applications once it's live and up? Or are you having some incentive plan, or what's the plan of actually getting users to use it?
Yeah, we're starting by associating with sportsbook brands. We have already in place a distribution channel through people that is already doing business with this sportsbooks, in addition to our advisor, who is the sales director of North America for Sportradar. Sportradar is the biggest sports, I guess, provider for the whole world. And he already has all the connections, networking in place in order for us to start connecting with this sportsbooks. And then after that, we'll connect our API. And this will be offered to players in order for them to be able to mint their tickets and post them up on the marketplace. So that's how we're starting the growth of the business.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Right. We got any other questions? Yes, Mike, please.
Hello, Aramis. Thank you
Hey,
for the presentation. Very short question. Yeah, as always, whenever we come down to something, what happens online, and then it's been validated by the blockchain. But how would you ensure the fairness and the transparency, let's say, of the if there are any bets happening, or the minting mechanism, or how would it work on the transparency side?
You mean like from the technical point of view?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe my partner can answer that.
Hi, Mike. This is Jeff. So if I'm getting this correctly, or maybe let me just explain one key difference in there. This is not a marketplace where you can go and place bets. This is a market where once your bets are minted, then you can start trading them. So when it comes to fairness and transparency, whatever comes to the marketplace, it's already a placed bet. Yes, it's already minted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Any more questions? I guess not. Thank you so much, Aramis and Jeff.
Sure.
And we have 4 projects left. Next one is Token Tales. Yeah.
Hello, can you see my screen?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay, let me start a timer. Yeah, so I'll start. Hello, so I'm Ojigis, and this is Token Tales. And I found this project as I wanted to help cats. And let me show you what are our problems we have in Europe Union. So we have 70 million stray cats out of 130 million population. And the problem is that shelters fails to raise funds, and it results that population grows. And it's never-ending problem because cat lovers are disconnected, be affected by bystander effect. We want to help, but we think that someone else is doing that, and we are fixing that. And we have created a gaming saving hub in which you can adopt the AI cat to save a real cat because it's tied together and funds goes directly to the shelter. You can play with it, you can tokenize your own cat, interact with it, and experience the life of stray cat. Yeah, and how we are actually saving. So we're onboarding shelters, one shelter per country, the most active, into our gaming hub to write stories about real cats. And we start tokenized at least for players to adopt and provide funds where we are needing that. And we are building products, one product per quarter, which brings revenue. We are right now working on merch and also for sure for NFT sales as we're tokenizing cats. And we have a lot of competitors, but most of them fail to distribute and also diversify across different platforms. Give ETH, main problem is that in order to raise the goal that we need, we must spend like from 50% to 150%, so it's not cost effective at all. And we are solving that by providing various kind of infrastructure for shelters to do that in cost-effective way. And we already have a lot of lovers who love token tails, and we have a lot of friends which we got along the way and partners where we like won several hackathons, we established partnerships, and we are keeping growing because we already like developed what we need. Right now we're establishing to have more traction, and also we have like a long-term plan on how to acquire users, scale worldwide, even like outside of Europe, and keep pushing and saving cats. And yeah, so right now we have received 700K in equity-free support. We are raising seed for 450K at 2.5 million valuation to execute GTM initiatives, raise public, and list and grow. And we try to save cats. We have experience in web3 gaming. I myself as a CTO leading the team. We have everything in-house, and together we can save all the cats in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gigantis. We got any questions, feedback? Yeah, Alexander, go on.
Right, yeah. First of all, let me say that this was not something I expected from today, definitely. So, very nice. Yeah, my question is about the race. So, is this a charity? Is this a business? Like, what is the?
Yeah,
like,
we are building revenue as. The thing is that we are monetizing cat lovers. On top of that, we are helping and also contributing to shelters, as we allow them to actually tokenize cats in the shelter and bring revenue which goes straight to them. But also we are also taking a portion of that by offering them various kinds of plugins for these cats. For example, a cat plugin, so that we'll be able to socialize even outside of the game. For example, you own an NFT cat and you have bought an AI plugin, so your cat will outreach you even on the socials. If you post something on Twitter and forgot to feed it, it will appear on your comment section to roast you because you forget about it. As you want to create like close connection with these cat lovers, we're going to leverage a lot of social media channels. We're building like across TikTok, various kinds of profiles where we're getting like thousands of likes, with billions of impressions across Instagram. We have like dozens of accounts like that. And that's on how we're going to monetize and keep building products for cat lovers that are tailored to them, creating engagement, entertainment, and saving cats.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, Lauren.
I must say I really like the product that you have built. Pretty amazing how you're combining actually the good cause, even kind of for profits, but in a philanthropic way. Really, really nice. The question that I have is, let's assume the shelter gets money from you guys in the form of tokens. How do you ensure that the funds are used for the good and not for someone's personal?
Yeah, we are whitelisting the ones we trust. We're writing contracts. We're keeping everything transparent, and we're tracking them based on the contract. That's the idea. As we are onboarding one shelter per country, to be sure that we are the best one in the country, the most active, like not the most contributing maybe, but the most motivated one, who are actively engaging on socials and they're driven by like charity perspectives.
Awesome. Great. Thanks so much.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, just a few words from my side. I really like your sick weirdo design. I think it's really fun. Also, speaking about this charity aspect, I would like to ask, what's your user portrait for that, and what's going to be your GTM?
Yeah, so cat lovers, so first we want to establish ourselves and onboard more shelters. So right now, we have fully onboarded one where we are entering like lots of cats and we're selling them. And the idea that we have 5 more shelters in the pipeline. So we want to have 27 shelters and release on token only that, like to onboard one shelter per country. As the thing is that regarding our financing, it's just the beginning, as we're going to apply and get like multiple grants from European Union, as we're funding like charity-driven projects such as ours, and we're going to apply for AC Accelerator as well. So we have a lot of options and the way on how to grow, how to attract cat lovers, how to engage with them, scale socials. As we want to have like not dozens of accounts right now as we're having, but we want to have hundreds. So we need like a scale or marketing team to work proficiently, distributed according to individual social network. So right now it's mostly used for cat lovers. It's like TikTok and Instagram, but we want to scale like web3 NFT holders as well, as we hold like a huge value in terms of how much volume we can generate. So the idea that we'll introduce marketplace, so these NFTs will be traded. And we talked with our partners, and the thing is that we'll go up in price, and if it can be pushed from a correct perspective, in that case, we'll succeed in like organic way as we do right now.
How many cats were saved so far?
Yeah, so around over 30 cats right now. And right now we have 20 more in our shelter. And tomorrow we're going to have a huge AMA session, which will help us like to sell another chunk of cats, and we'll proceed with higher amounts of cats after that. As we'll need to have more. And on top of that, we are creating individual spaces for each shelter. So this one lieutenant shelter, I have their own space, and right here is already prepared space for another shelter on which we're working right now. That's the idea that each shelter will going to have their own individual space, as we're onboarding also community members of shelters itself. Each shelter has from 400 to 6,000 community members, averaging 2,000 members per shelter, and we have over 2,000 shelters in Europe alone.
Right, thank you. And you better be cautious with your words, is that it will allow us to sell more cats, the AMA station. Have we got any other questions? Token Tails. Yes, we don't. Thank you so much, Gigantis.
Oh, now Eugene frozen once again. Eugene,
I lost the connection again just at the right time. Yeah, I said thanks to Sigimantus. We have 3 projects left. Traction I, you're going next.
Hi everyone. Let me share my screen. Can you see it?
Yep.
Good. So, hi everyone. I'm Yulia. I'm co-founder of TractionEye, a pooled social trading platform. We have 2 target audiences: alpha traders that are key opinion leaders and investors. The KOLs earn actually a little from their signals because only 5% of their audience can follow these their signals for several reasons. The first one is that they just they have no time to enter the trade, or they have some previous losses from rug pulls, or just they don't know how to do this, but following this QL and wanting to earn like him. And we are introducing a decentralized pooled social trading platform that ensures equal trading conditions between the alpha traders and their followers through trust-based capital management. So the QL attracts followers' capital into a trading pool and manages it equally for all. We as a platform take fee from the volume of each opened position, and the profit is distributed among trader and his followers. As you can see on the screen, each QL has its own strategy, and he manages the capital of this strategy. With this approach, each participant enter the trade at the same price and the same time. And our smart contract restricts unsupported transactions with unsupported protocols. We have Web2 competitors that are sexy with copy trading, but unlike them, we don't have QIC, we have zero slippage and lower transaction fees because a fee is distributed among all strategy participants. Also, we have Web3 competitors, and our advantages are that we support both spot and futures DEXs. We don't have our own DEX that allows us to quickly scale to other blockchains or other protocols, and we allow the trader to connect a pool's wallet to a trading bot to increase his competitiveness. The interface is in Telegram mini apps, which allows us to onboard Web2 users too. In 6 months, we already developed a progressive portfolio tracker with 20K MAU. We got 2 grants from StoneFi, the largest DEX on Ton blockchain, and we are in partnership with StormTrade, the #1 per DEX on Ton blockchain. So now we are finishing our alpha testing, and in Q2 we plan to launch our MVP version. In Q3, gain 5% of the trading volume on Ton, and afterwards we'll go to other chains. This is our team. We have an advisor from StormTrade, Dennis, and we are raising 234K pre-seed with valuation 2.3 million. Thank you for your attention, and I'm ready to answer your questions.
Let's get those questions. Have we got any? Yeah, Alexander, go on.
Right. Hey, yeah, thank you for the presentation. I want to ask about the copy trading there, right? Like, let's say I'm a malicious operator in this system, right? My attack scenario would be as follows. I gather a bunch of followers to follow like this. I forgot the name, right? But the fund that I'm managing, basically. Then I would use that to pump and dump my trades off the platform, right? Like I would buy on my own account separately, then I would drive the price up using community funds, then I would sell on my private.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you protect from that?
Yeah, we are not copy trading. That's the key. So we are trust management. So you don't copy trades from the trader. You put your assets into management of this trader. And the trader, for example, 5 people gave, for example, $100, and the trader has $500, and he manages this capital. And afterwards, the profit is shared.
Yeah, that's the same though. From the standpoint of this attack, the sequence stays exactly the same. Essentially, the trader has a bunch of community funds, right, that the trader can use to drive up the price of something.
Oh, I got you. And can you repeat, sorry, the question, please? So yeah, this possibility can be, and the question?
How do you protect for that? What is your reasonable expectation that this is not going to be the main use of the platform by the fund managers?
Yeah, actually, we didn't think of this case, and the main idea of our platform is to provide profit for users that can't trade, and we have some protective thing that the trader can't rug pull or make many losses because he put his assets into the strategy too. So he must have not lower than 10% of his assets according to the whole capital that he attracted. This is the first thing, and the second thing, if this what you are saying is profitable, it's okay for us. So because we want to users to earn money. If it is not profitable, then the users will see this because we show all on-chain analytics about this strategy, and they will put money, withdraw money from this strategy. But this is a good case for us to think about.
Right, thank you. And then secondly, can you tell me again what is the what are the assets that you're supporting and are planning to support?
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, right? I'm to clarify, I'm following up on the same question, right? Because like if this happens with a high liquidity asset like ETH, right, then this is like the impact will be low. But if that happens with a meme coin, with the flow entirely controlled by the attacker, then this would be a huge problem. So yeah, where do you stand on assets?
Yeah, about the assets. So we as for we will integrate Storm Trade. They have only supported assets, supported coins. I mean that not meme coins, but the coins that are listed on, for example, Binance. And in this case, they are not with low cap and will not affect if you were questioning this question. Sorry.
That's
yeah,
fair.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you for your questions.
Have we got any other questions for Jackson?
So, do I understand this correctly? I don't have to do KYC. I just go on the platform and then I follow a trader. I give the trader the money. He doesn't know where it comes from, just a wallet address, and that's it. And then the trader trades with my funds, and one day I get them back with the upside. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's true. And one more thing is that you can claim your profit. So, for example, you put $100, and the profit will be from each trade, for example, plus 15%, and this profit will be stored in another smart contract, like Claim smart contract, and you can claim it. Yeah.
I see. Okay, thanks.
Have we got any other questions? I think we're done. Julia, thank you so much. We've got two projects.
Thank you very much.
Left, 2 projects left and 2% of my voice left. So the next project, what is the next project? I've lost track. It's Barrel Launch. You hear?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. Unplug. Share my screen. Whoa. Hey guys. So presenting the AI launch. So empower your investments, fractalize your vestings. Every investor in crypto has run in the issue before of vesting schedules, and basically the market turning bearish, like vesting schedules and cliffs. So when the market turns bearish, for example, nothing is more annoying than being stuck to a vesting schedule, seeing your investment valuation turn from profit to a massive loss. So investors, like currently, they're running in the issue of cliffs and vesting schedules, whereas projects, they lose potential users who start speculating when the token gets listed. Potential users start speculating on a spot price for a market correction before they would actually enter. And everybody knows that like the attention span of retail is approximately 2 weeks, like they're in, good. Or if they need to speculate longer than 2 weeks, then they will never return. Another issue with pre-sales is currently that if a token does a big multiplier, the spread between pre-sale investment price and unlock price / spot price is too significant, where the market maker needs a lot of millions to cover the liquidity. So a solution could be OTC deals. Now, issue with OTC deals is that not everybody has access to OTC desks, like they're inaccessible and they have their own demands. There's always the risk of a person, the seller, for example, defaulting their obligations to send in the tokens on release or keep the new receiving wallet address as official with the project. And the prices of OTC desks, they are not transparent at all. They are negotiated very privately, offering different prices between different buyers, which is unfair. And the market is too volatile. So there is a cancellation rate of over 30% with OTC desks. So the solution is that we bring fractionalized vesting contracts. So everything is on chain, where the seller can fractionalize basically his whole vesting schedule and vesting IDs, and the buyer can buy that with partial. It's partial filling and instant settlement, and the yeah, I'm stuck there. So let me go here. So the OTC platform basically is providing liquidity for the locked tokens, an investor fractionalized investing contract, and a buyer can buy that piece, select a piece of a whole vesting schedule. Currently, the OTC marketplace, the vesting tokens release of last year was $82 billion. So as you can see, well, with the chart, nice progression with it, and it will only grow. The average daily volume of the past 5 years of OTC desks hit $39 billion last year. So, right. So here's a chart basically of the development, well, of a token getting listed. A pre-sale price is stable at 2 cents. Token goes to, let's say, $1.50. So the OTC price itself would grow more towards a spot price at the moment of unlisting. This data is provided to the market maker, so the project requires less liquidity on deployment. Market maker would basically need liquidity to be deployed only here instead of from $1.50 to 2 cents. Why businesses should use us? Very simple. We let them monetize multiple times. A first time is they sell the tokens. A second time is when people fractionalize the vesting schedules, they get a kickback in tokens. So they get the tokens back that people bought from them. And when people sell the fractionalized vestings to the OTC marketplace.
Chris, let's wrap it up. Let's move to the last slide, if you have one. And
last slide, very simple to use. Revenue model. Is a go-to-market. Founders, well, we won 2 awards already in the industry for DeFi innovations. We have 2 tier 1 advisors. And we're currently in the seed stage. Everything is already deployed on testnet. And we're raising 1 million at a $15 million valuation.
Thank you. Have we got any questions for Barrel Launch?
First question, how came you up with the name?
Well, initially we have a whole DeFi ecosystem built, right? We developed first with a Launchpad and a very B2C focused mindset. Whereas since last year that we brought on Paul Taylor, BlackRock venture partner, former BlackRock venture partner, sorry. He started pushing/guiding us into the direction of more institutional. And then with Danielle on board and discussing with the VCs and so on, we dropped the Launchpad side for now. We have the developments, but it's not in the initial release that we will do. Maybe we'll bring it on a later stage, because the idea is that offering the vesting portal, which is B2B, it's free to use, we will automatically attract pre-sale investors, right? So on a later stage than coming with a Launchpad, we don't really need to do too much marketing anymore, because like our clientele is already pre-sale investors. So that's where Barrel Launch, yeah. I also have a second domain. It's already secured. It's tokenvesting.io, which would be more brand neutral.
I thought about you would have some relationship with Bera Chain now that it was hyped and finally launched. I was wondering if there was any correlation.
Well, we have a relation with Bera Chain, of course, but we're not from the foundation. Like we cannot. I mean, it's not. Yeah, bigger chain has a lot of potential.
We got any other questions? Oh yeah, Lauren, sorry.
Sorry, and second question I have is, I mean, the whole point of OTC deals are that they are private and not public in many ways. So why is this the market that you're going after when I'm not sure if that's really for institutional players the market that or projects they want to get to on an OTC level in a public space.
Right. Well, it's not on chain yet, right? Whereas like again, there's this it's not fair when an OTC is being discussed like at one price, right? It's better to play with the ask, right? You as a seller, you got your ask price, right? And then as a seller, you can select yourself, like, do I want only funds, accredited investors, or do I also allow retail to buy this OTC deal, right? In the end, everybody's looking for the exit liquidity, like, I mean, just flat out, right? And we have developed it with the option for partial filling instant settlement. Let's say you have let's take Sui as an example, $30 million OTC deals, right? They took so long. I don't even think that they ever filled it. But a $30 million OTC deal, right? I don't think that they ever filled it, right? If they would allow partial filling with the instant settlement, they could have sold out, right? What they wanted to do is the whole filling. We also have that option for the people that are selling, right? But in the end, it's all about finding the exit liquidity at the price that you demand, that you want for it. So that's why we have developed it this way. And also, like, the whole point of bringing it on chain, yes, transparency is one point of it. The other point is that you're not reliable on the counterparty actually still sending over the funds. No use of escrow anymore. No, nothing like that. Right, with us, it's the partial filling, instant settlement. As the buyer buys it, he immediately has it in his vesting portal. Tokens are still vested, of course, right? But he can immediately refractionalize it and resell it. You want to go to an OTC desk? Well, first of all, it takes a lot of time to get it on your name, to get it like sorted like that. Second of all, reselling that, yeah, that's a huge headache, right? Whereas with us, like, I mean, you can speculate on future token releases. I can unofficially call it a call options contract. Let's call it like that.
Mike, you got a question?
Awesome. Thanks.
Hi. Yeah, I got two of them. Hi, Chris. Thanks for the presentation. Primarily, I've seen similar ideas and the similar products, but they probably were never executed. As for the moment, who are the biggest competitors of yours?
Right. There you go. Here. So Second Swap recently came out. They came on mainnet. I like their UI though. But it's only with a bidding offer currently, and the bid is nowhere registered. So feel free to go to their website, and try it yourself. But I'm a bit concerned that it's just a UI currently and not a tech with it. And Sabir is backed by AI16Z. They allow rebasing of vesting schedules, right? So it's without an OTC desk, it's without anything like that. I think these two come to mind first. Now, by the time now, we also have Second Lane, which is very institutional, but I would consider ourselves as the biggest standout that we have is with the APIs, right? Like with the APIs for request for quote model. When we go back to Paraswap back in 2022, the biggest reason why they became big and that they had a lot of volume is because of the RFQ model. And not a lot of people understand what a request for quote model does and how it actually can automate a lot of things much faster. Like a deal comes out, like you want to sell something, as long as it hits the parameters of a buyer that presets it, right? It's immediately being settled. So it's let's say 10 seconds that it's online.
Got it. Yeah, quite interesting. Also, one of the questions, probably I didn't hear it from the presentation. What would be the profit model for you? Would you just cut the commission from the deal? From what would it depend on? Yeah.
So revenue model that we have is both B2B and B2B2C. So B2B is Well, as you can see with the OTC deals, it's on the volume itself, on the amount that's being sold. So the seller has a fee involved. If you want your listing to be featured, we also have staking contract with, well, a staking factory contract we have deployed already, farming factory contract as well, and we do white labels as well, specifically for staking, farming, and the vesting portal. However, anything OTC, fractionalized vesting, and stuff like that will only be deployed with us because that's the innovation that we bring, right? But as a project being, you prefer that you have within your own domain the vesting portal, no problem. I mean, we can easily do that. And B2B2C is, again, OTCs, depending if retail is allowed there. Whenever they fractionalize or refractionalize a vesting schedule, staking penalties, farming penalties, and a swap fee. We have developed in the past, in 2021, a liquidity aggregator. So either way, we're going to rinse and repeat that for all the networks that we integrate and put a swap fee on top, or we will work with a third-party integration. We don't know yet specifically which decision to do with that, but that's secondary anyway.
Good. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Looks interesting.
Thank
Thanks.
you so much. Have we got any other questions? And sorry for overrunning in time a little bit, but yeah, it's hard to plan for the questions. I guess we don't. Thank you so much, Chris. And the project that will be closing the demo day today is Molecular, but I think it's coming with a bit of an announcement. Yaroslav, are you here?
Yes, thank you. Well, first, as a Web3 Growth Camp founder, I want to thank everyone. Thank the projects. You did great. Some of you were a little bit more nervous than others, but that's fine. That's how you learn, actually. Sorry, I was like running upstairs, so my losing my breath a bit. And yeah, thank you to judges for your participation, for your input, for your questions. I think some of them really made projects thinking about new stuff and addressing those potential issues. Yeah, the announcement that I wanted to make, and actually I could not just lose this opportunity to actually make the first public pitch myself, which I've decided to do today, but why not? So one of the projects that joined the last cohort named Molecular, I was advising that project from the inception, and right now I can announce that Yarhub, together with the private family office, has acquired Molecular as the entire project. So we'll be managing it from now on. Well, actually, this happened a few weeks ago, but yeah, announcing it only right now. And I'll be very actively working on the project myself. And that is why I could not miss this opportunity to pitch. So it's not like a competitive pitch whatsoever, but it would be great to also, do this check and see how it clicks with the judges who are very good. And I know a few people here are very, very picky on the DeFi side, so I guess I should be ready for some techie questions afterwards. So I'll try to.
You still have only 3 minutes as everyone else, just so you know.
Yeah. Just I wanted to say that I try to, of course, follow all the rules because, as I said, sorry, I need to start to share my screen. Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, hey, once again, let me present you Molecular. Oh, sorry. Does it work?
Yeah, but we see all of the slides all together.
Yeah, give me a second. Sorry. Why does it share it like this? Okay. That's how you don't get ready for pitch.
Exactly.
That's it. That's the bad approach.
Yeah, now it looks good.
Alrighty, then I'll go. Okay, so hey, once again, now I'll share a bit about Molecular. Vanguard manages over 8 trillion by simplifying idle assets investments. We do the same in DeFi. The Web3 industry has matured, but the UX remains outdated. Most protocols flex these TVL and API metrics, but not transparent about how the yield is structured. And when things go wrong, you get no one to call like you can do in TradFi. We don't agree that being decentralized means having bad user experience. Money market fund approach means users don't need to understand the difference between lending, staking, data neutral, funding, liquidity provision. We manage everything, still having all these DeFi transparency and self-custody. We're moving very quickly. Already soft launched the UTT-based alpha product, and we are moving very fast. And by the end of the year, we plan to launch the set of products across different assets and blockchains. We're very simple for the user, and we pass the MOM test. The technical complexity happens behind the scenes, while users experience familiar banking style interactions. Molecular approach prioritizes initial capital preservation. Unlike many DeFi projects promising huge but risky and volatile returns, Molecular achieves sustainable results through a diverse portfolio of leading protocols. When one provider underperforms, we just rebalance it, something that a single user can struggle to do. What makes this possible is a robust, complex on-chain behind the scenes. And we are going through many security measures, including formal verification and tier 1 audits, because it's very important to have trust in DeFi. We won't be competing for retail attention. We are taking a strategic approach to growth through targeting HNWIs and partnering with consumer apps. This capital efficient strategy will bring us users without spending huge money, like a lot of money on customer acquisition with ROI that will never pay back. We're building on a very solid foundation. We already have more than 20 million TVL committed from the strategic partners. We have a team of more than 20 people with seasoned managers, bright tech minds, and very motivated business development team. Through Web3 Growth Camp Acceleration Program, we will be expanding the ecosystem that will incorporate Molecular liquid assets, and we will help those projects with liquidity. If you are a liquidity provider, if you are a DeFi project, if you have access or you're an investor or building a consumer app, please reach out. We'll be happy to discuss different types of partnerships. We're doing a lot on that side right now. Thank you very much. I hope I did it on time. Ready to answer any questions.
You overrun by 5 seconds, but we'll let it go. Thank you so much, Yaroslav, for the pitch.
Okay.
Do we have any questions? This is the last project in the batch, so.
Yes, please. Alexander, I'm waiting for your questions. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm a bit at a loss here because it's very straightforward. Can you please describe the process of rebalancing and adjusting strategies on the go?
Yes. So on the MVP stage right now, it's very simple. So we have a set of whitelisted protocols, which are like the top protocols we all know, like Aave, Spark, Athena, Frax. And these protocols are divided into different tiers. And depending on the tier, they have some weight of the allocation share in the portfolio. So whenever something changes in the APY, so for example, Athena recently produces very low APY, and given the fact that it's not the top tier through our classification, because it hasn't been present on the market for at least 3 years without security incidents, we have actually removed all the liquidity from Athena right now, because that's just how this algorithm works. But we have already started developing a smart liquidity management system that will use a lot of on-chain data, AI, and different stuff to actually do that all on the fly. So right now, yeah, it's just moving the assets from the pool, like in huge batches between the protocols, therefore saving on the fees, because like when each user does it individually, it's much more time consuming and of course costs a lot more fees.
Right. Yeah, thank you. What is the function of the MUSDT that you mentioned in the beginning?
Yeah, so MUSD is essentially right now it represents the share of the pool of the assets. So whenever USDT is deposited, the new MUSD is being issued. Right now it's just a rebase stable coin, so it just keeps growing in amount when it's on a wallet. But as we integrate with other projects, it will be possible to use MUSD as you would do with any other liquid stable coin. So it will be possible to use it as a collateral on lending protocols and through ecosystem integrations, which I mentioned in the end. So molecular basic products will always be very conservative. So never anything YOLO, anything super high yield whatsoever. But people want to play with their money. So if we integrate a product as a partner, we make sure they've passed all the security audits from reputable companies. They have good backers. So like this is a legit project. If they support MUSD as a collateral, this will open the opportunities for the MUSD holders to join more more risky and potentially more rewarding strategies.
Right. Is it correct that you currently work with USDT only?
Yes, it is correct. We will be adding USDC a bit later because, like, from day one, we with this project we're doing like everything like very carefully from security perspective, from legal perspective, not to have any flops, like even on the early stages. So with USDC, we still need to sort out a few things, but I've just recently been to Denver and actually met with the Circle team, and we had very good conversation about. They actually know that quite a lot of projects don't integrate USDC to full extent because of the same back thoughts. So they're actually working on that, and we'll be soon releasing more, I would say, like regulation-friendly solution.
Cool. Thank you.
Right, have we got any other questions to wrap this session up? Or is everyone? Lauren, yeah, one.
I have one. What if something goes wrong and the funds are actually lost? What happens then? Is this like a loss for everyone who has invested, or is this like particular someone's loss?
Yeah, so like the idea here is that like risks are like inevitable everywhere. So it's not like there could be any type of guarantee, but like we see two main risks. Like the one risk is on our side, like something goes wrong with our protocol. So what we do to mitigate it, as mentioned, so each smart contract goes through formal verification process, which is like checking the code by line, whether it meets all the specification and stuff, and meets the business logic behind it. And then after that, we also go through a tier 1 security audit on top of that. So the idea is that on our side, we do whatever can be done, like nothing else could be done on top of that to make sure, okay, these smart contracts are permissionless. We cannot extract money. So like all logic is open, and it has been verified by a reputable company. Another type of risk is, of course, the risk of problems with the underlying assets. But again, as I mentioned, we only integrate the top tier protocols. So, for example, like tier 1, we only have like 2 protocols there. It's Aave and Spark, because our requirements for this like tier 1 is them having at least 5 billion TVL and being on the market for over 3 years without security incidents. So again, like if something happens to Spark, or Aave. I think we will all have a lot of things to like to go through. But here it's also like the idea is that it's diversified, so it's never like any protocol can have more than 40% in the portfolio, even if it's like these two top tier protocols. So the chances of the black swan happening to like all the underlying assets is of course lower. And at the end of kind of permissionless stuff, even if we go offline or whatsoever, again, the smart contract logic is built the way that the users will be able to directly interact with the smart contract to get the underlying assets back. So they won't be getting USDT they've deposited, but they will be getting this assets like USDS, SUSD, and stuff like that when they burn their MUSD. And the same logic is going to work for the Ethereum product. Yes, yeah, also like a short announcement. So we will be building we'll be launching our own LRT token and also a LRT meta exposure token, like kind of an index. So it will consist of like all the top LRT protocols. Effectively, when user will deposit ETH, they will be exposed to all the leading LRT protocols.
All right, thank you.
Right. Any more questions, or should I wrap this session up?
Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm waiting for your stable coins as soon as we get the Halborn security audit in a few weeks.
All right. I guess that's it. We've overrun the time a little bit. I apologize for that. That's my duty, and sorry for that. Thanks to everyone for joining in. If any of the judges, do you have any thoughts that you want to share? Will be great to hear. If not, obviously we'll be sharing all of your feedback with the projects. So thanks again for joining in and for providing all the feedback and questions. Thanks to all of the projects. Yeah, Mike, will be great to hear from you.
Just a quick add. Yeah, thanks again for the opportunity. Pitching was amazing. Congrats, guys, on your first big deal. Miroslav, well done. Very happy for you. New beginning. Amazing. Already done with the comments for the projects and the shit. That's it. And Eugene, as always, thank you for hosting.
Thanks. And sorry for my voice. I'm trying to push it as much as possible. So
you actually sound more mature, so that's good.
I mean,
you did really well. Don't worry.
It will not last long. Sorry about that. So yeah, we will be sharing all of the feedbacks with all of the projects, obviously. So thanks again for everyone for joining in, and have a great week ahead. And see you soon.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Take care.
Thank you, and bye-bye.